Hello everyone, thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for your massive, huge and continuous support. It really means a lot to us. You are simply the best and we appreciate you. Please guys, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, do give us a thumbs up. Hit on the like button and don't forget to subscribe as well. We really do appreciate you and we'll pray that even as you support this channel, God Almighty will support you in whatsoever you are doing. Thank you, my beautiful people. Yes, my people, the news we've got before our decks today is how the petition on Tinubu's Bullion van landed Magu in trouble. Wow, we can see now that there is a link between Magu's indictments, the fraud allegations around his head, and also Asewaju Bullion van. So guys, it's getting more interesting as we're getting more revelation and it's getting more things are being revealed, what is going on underneath behind closed doors. We'll bring you all of the details, how these two are linked together. We'll bring you all of the details in a moment. But once again, before we do, please, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you very much. Right, let's just get straight into the news and get all of the details. How petitions on Tinubu's Bullion van landed Magu in trouble. The ongoing probe of Ibrahim Magu, suspended acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), is already raising dust in the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) over the fate of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, former governor of Lagos State and the party's national leader. Magu is currently being investigated by a presidential panel led by Justice Ayo Salami over allegations levied against him by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami. Malami, in a memo to the President Muhammadu Buhari, had recommended Magu's sack. He anchored his recommendations on several grants ranging from diversion of recovered loot to insubordination and misconduct. One of the allegations against Magu is the discrepancies in the figures of assets recovered. It was said that while he claimed that the commission had recovered 980 billion naira worth of assets, what is in the account is less than 100 billion naira. Shortly after Magu's arrest and detention, some protesters took to the streets of Abuja to demand the arrest of Asewaju Tinubu. Over 2 bullion vans being delivered conveying cash at his residence on the eve of the 2019 general election. In February 2019, viral pictures on social media had shown the 2 bullion vans being driven into Tinubu's residence as many people looked on outside the compound. In response to the controversy generated by the incidents, Tinubu had said the bullion vans contained money belonging to him and not the government. Said, "Excuse me, is it my money or government money? I don't work for the government. I am not in an agency of government. And let anyone come out to say I have collected contract from the government or President Muhammadu Buhari or the APC in the last 5 years, they should prove it. I'm on my own and I'm committed to my party. So even if I have money to spend on my premises, what is your headache? If I don't represent any agency of government and I have money to spend, if I like, I give it to the people free of charge as long as it is not to buy votes. Who are those monitoring my house or bullion vans? They must be mischief makers because they report falsehood. They are liars and idlers." However, a credible source in the presidency told Daily Independent that beyond what was publicly stated in Malami's memo to the president, one major issue against Magu is his perceived selective investigation and refusal to investigate the bullion vans allegation, even though President Buhari, who has made a war against corruption one of the 3 cardinal agenda of his administration, has given him unfettered access to go all out and probe anyone irrespective of his status in the society. Daily Independent recalled that in 2018, Magu had challenged those questioning Tinubu's source of wealth to write a petition and see if he would not act on it. Magu had said, "You know what, if you are really interested, write a petition and see whether I won't act." However, despite several petitions on need to investigate the content of the Bullion vans, Magu failed to act for unknown reasons. When he was queried by journalists in November 2019 about the petition, he responded swiftly, "Do you want me to start discussing Tinubu's petition here? No, I can't. Next question." Speaking with our correspondent, our source said, though 2 petitions were written against Tinubu on the Bullion van, Magu was instructed to go ahead with his investigation and he set up 2 teams to probe the 2 petitions. He was instructed to go ahead with the 2 petitions and he actually set up 2 teams to investigate it. The outcome of the investigation is what he has failed to reveal. I want to believe with Magu's exit, the new EFCC chairman will continue from where he stopped, and I won't be surprised if the Bullion Vans petitions are revisited. Nigerians want to know, and the administration wants to prove a point that it is not the selective in its anti-graft war. When contracted, a close associate of Tinubu said they believe that the protest in Abuja on the Bullion van was sponsored by some individuals to embarrass Tinubu. He, however, said they don't know those behind it. When asked if Tinubu would not be affected in any ways, he said Tinubu had nothing to do with Magu's appointment and would not be affected even if he was removed. He has nothing to do with Asewaju and it will not affect him in any ways. In the first place, he was not the one who appointed Magu and he never recommended him for the position. So if those who appointed him say it is time for him to go, what is Asewaju's business with that? On the Bullion van allegations, he said, Asewaju has stated his position that he is no longer in government and he has not received any contract from the government in the last 5 years. So that settles the issue. So guys, this is quite shocking. I tell you that really there's nothing presidency does that does not have a link. They don't have a reason. We can all see that it looks like presidency is trying to get at Asewaju Tinubu, but what they keep painting in the picture, what they keep telling Nigerians is that everything is going on well. We can see how it's been said that Magu was meant to have investigated the Bullion vans that were driven into Asewaju Bola Tinubu's president just before the 2019 election, but nothing was done. Nothing was done and everything still went on. But right now, it looks that presidency wants to indict or I don't know, removing Magu rights now, maybe to give presidency the room to do what they want to do to Asewaju Tinubu. We all know time after time that the person of Femi Fani-Kayode has always stated that Asewaju doesn't know what is coming for him, what they've actually done to him, that they've actually used him and dumped him under the bus stop. But he keeps claiming that there's nothing of such that President Muhammadu Buhari has done within APC and in the country as well is for the good of all. But guys, we can see how all of this is working out. We can see the link between Magu's removal now and Asewaju Bola Tinubu, because as at that time it was stated that even Magu was told to investigate Bola Tinubu, but he was even taking sides with Bola Tinubu that what is your business? What is your business? If you want me to investigate him, write personally to me and I will go ahead. So those kind of response, it shows that he was not even ready to investigate him Asewaju Bola Tinubu when those vans were being moved. And on the other side, Bola Tinubu claims that he doesn't work for the government. His money is his and he can do whatever he likes. He can throw them on the streets. He can give them to whoever he wants to give them to. But you know, Nigerians are still asking that what business is Asewaju Bola Tinubu into? What does he do? And let's remember that Lagosians, they have not forgiven Asewaju Bola Tinubu. They still believe he's a looter. They still call him looter because they believe that he did so much bad even to Lagos when he was governor of the state. So my people, that's the news we're bringing you today. We see that this petition of Magu is linked to Asewaju Bola Tinubu. I hope he's not panicking wherever he is, because if the new EFCC chairman begins that investigation, if they open that petition against that Bullion van, we don't know what we're going to find. Anyway, my people, leave your comments down below in the comment section. Want to say a big thank you. Please, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as well. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now and God bless.